Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the red subscribe button down below and turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
So tampeni kutumama phone mulondolele kuno wino how you can change the scenario. Me basically I am thinking for Balungu. I am thinking for Balungu, and no matter what you say, hey, what guys, let's be real. Let's be real. I'll take phone calls now. Hey, no, Shana. Let's stop all this. Let's just stop all this. Let Balungu rest and let him, just enjoy as a statesman. 2025, the objective, especially to the church leaders, to the eminent citizens, to the eminent citizens and the other eminent people, Napapata, let us make sure that we reconcile Edgar Lungu na Hakainde Ichilema. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, hello, can hear you.
Yes, Mr. Tari, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I've been following your show, and Mr. Tari, I would like to tell you something. People don't like to hear the truth. The truth sounds like a bitter pill to chew. So the way you've come out, I know in the eyes of PF members, Tonse Alliance members, this might sound like you are against them, but all in all, we know the truth. Lungu is not eligible, and there is nothing that will turn around that judgment. I submit. I'm appreciative for this show you've put up today.
Thank you. Hello? 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 Yeah, I'm quiet. Yeah, I'm quiet.
We should. I'm calling you from the what? Kabwe. All right. No, I really personally appreciate for that peace that you are trying to bring between the current president and the former. Baba tayari chilemoneka kwati you are preaching reconciliation because Balungu chawota. I think reconciliation should be preached for the sake of the country, for the sake of the good of the country generally, not because Balungu chilema kwati chawota. However, I'm supporting Number two, mwe bantu bonse mwe bale support Balungu. Ndipo kela. Mwaliyeshana makayonse. Problem for yakwe Balungu benefe, I think kaba very strategic. Otherwise ngabali fe strategic una support yo mwa bapere mwe bantu bonse limbi fitunga tafiyo for Filipali inonshita. Because Balungu message ine tabakwe tingefini mulanda at reconciliation honestly. Look at Balungu abene abalanda ati nechintinya nshiria ine. Ngashupa sana kumwingira mono kumwingira. Just look at all those things, eh? Otherwise, you people, you tried. Balungu, you tried, especially you Chatari. Balungu fiabene mwandi, in a personal I blame him because he didn't have the proper message, it's not very strategic and all that kind of thing. Otherwise, yes, let's campaign for the reconciliation. I think it will do the country a lot of good. Natasha Mkwai.
And that's That's the issue for me. When I started this, I really went all out in. I went all out in. I went all out, and I sacrificed a lot. Most of these cases, which I am facing, it is as a result of that pushing that agenda. So we tried, really. I agree with him. We tried, but I do also understand from Balungu's point of view. He also had his own challenges, and the biggest issue really is the issue of resources. The issue of resources really crippled Balungu. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Batal.
Good evening.
Okay, name Samuel. Actually, kulakware abari twebati mona sometimes wemwaiche kula batu wafa waiche ati abenso yabantu yare paish. So fede pilibula fyakwe I think if Balungu bafuire bairo le chefes pabe abeneweka nokumona bushati cholulu buli olunalalu kwanisha ngamwalolesha sana ko twafuma kuno moko. I think Balungu ulubuli rwaona akahenge chirema kale rwama from the first time Balungu by the contest for presidency. And he has seen the kind of a person that he has been fighting for. He was very strong opposition. And surely, due to that now that President Akahenge Chilema is president, Balungu Tibamukwanji. But again, it should be person and who can deal. But I feel for the former president. I think all of us Pangama agreement if Balungu Badisa sincere enough or honest enough, not to Kubaranga no need to resign, but to Kumumba Rivalistotma politics. Is a state president. He gets information. He knew to say this man was not committed to what we had agreed. And this is why he started, and I want to put it this way. It is not Akahinde Hichilema who is fighting Balungu. No. It is Balungu who is fighting Akahinde Hichilema against what was agreed. I submit.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Am I live, sir?
Yes, you are.
But, President Patayari, I've got just two questions. Number Patayari, Nishi, way forward. What is the way forward according to you? Because, the way you have explained even the last broadcasting, we have been following you tightly, and we have been waiting to tell us the solution. So now, since you are saying there's nothing that we can do. So Lomba, way forward, nishini nani then. Second, your candidate alliance, whether Vamunduire, whether nani, let's name them, Vamtoteka Fire, Vanani, Vanakachinda, whoever wants to be the president. Number, your candidate, Sazaka Mukonka, Vandano, a president, Vaichi, if at all, your agenda 2025, if we concentrate on that person.
Okay.
Then lastly, do you think that candidate can make us win 2026 election without Edgar Lungu supporting him? I think I want your serious clarification, because Mr. Tayari, you have got influence, and some of us, the way you have been talking right now, I feel like my heart is bleeding. Then I don't know, maybe give us the way forward. What is the way forward? Because we don't want UPND. But now, what will be the solution? We don't want UPND. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I think let me respond to this. I think maybe let me. What should I do? Anyway, let me respond to that question so that we don't lose ourselves. What is the way forward? I want to be very, very sincere. Very sincere. The way forward is somebody to emerge. That is the way forward. The way forward, we need somebody to emerge. I don't know who that person is, who that person is going to emerge. The way forward is that we need a leader. We need to look for a leader. One leader that the opposition can rally behind. If we are going to go this one, that one, then ni tapari chesu. So about what we need as Zambians, we need to collectively come up with one leader. But how are we going to come up with one leader? How we are going to come up with one leader is that, first of all, we must remove Balungu from the picture. As long as Balungu is still in the picture, people will not come up. That is the truth. I'm being very honest. As long as Balungu is still there, that leader will not emerge. Because people will be scared. People will be scared. Mpundu was scared to say, Balungu, he wants it. He was scared. He didn't want to fight with Balungu. No one wants to fight Balungu. No one wants to fight Balungu. No one. No one wants to fight Balungu. Even Mao Sampa. No one wants to fight Balungu. So as long as Balungu is there, that leader will not emerge. We are talking about way forward. So we need Balungu respectively to be out of the picture so that that leader can emerge. And my appeal, I'm saying, all those of you who want to be presidents, don't look at Balungu to say, Balungu, I'm waiting for Balungu to endorse me. Come up so that people can see you. Come up. Not open up, it has opened. Come up, let people see you. Show people that you can be that leader. You can be that leader. Don't look at Balungu. Don't wait for Balungu. That is the way forward. Don't wait for Balungu. Come up. Those of you who want to be presidents, come up. That is the first question. Way forward. Let Balungu go out and let somebody emerge. As long as Balungu is still there, that leader will fail to emerge. Let Balungu step aside and let somebody emerge. Then you have asked to say, but what about that person? Won't he be followed? Yes. The moment that person come up, that person will be followed as well. That person will be followed. Somebody saying you are contradicting yourself. How am I contradicting myself? I mean, I think listen properly. So after Balungu Bafmapo, this person comes up. Won't that person be followed? He will be followed. He will be followed. And they will follow him terribly. This is politics. Even Hakainde Hichilema. Hakainde Hichilema was followed. But he fought. He fought. So whoever is coming up should be strong. Strong in every way. Strong in himself as a person. Strong health-wise. Strong in terms of messages that you are bringing to the people. Strong in articulating issues. Strong in resources. Strong in resources. Strong in connections. In connection. You must have people that surround you. Some of us, we have got all those things that we are talking about. But we lack in it. I mean, I'm healthy, I am strong, I can articulate, I can do blah, 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 blah. But I am lacking somewhere. Where do I lack? I don't have enough connections. It is now that I'm making these connections. I thank by UPND for bringing me into exam. Because now, ndakona awa mufialo, shani, our community, whatever. That is how God has blessed me. This is a blessing in disguise. Apana mandala ndakona awa ku UN chaku chan ku Geneva, what? Very soon I might even be going to Geneva to go and talk about the difficulties facing small political parties in Zambia. Very soon I might be going. But anyway, the point is that you need the connections. And you need the money. You need the money. So these things must be there. So you need to be strong, because if you are not strong, then it will be the same situation. With due respect to Balungu is struggling in a number of these areas. I don't want to start discussing him personally, but I'm sure some of you can agree with me that Balungu is challenged in some of these issues. Is challenged in some of these issues. So somebody who is coming up must be strong. Strong in every way, Ndala. Strong in every way, because you are going against Hakainde Hichilema. It's not a pushover. It's not a pushover. But at the same time, it's not that he is strong. No, he has got his own weaknesses. His own weaknesses. The economy is doing badly. The economy is doing badly. I mean, Hakainde Hichilema has got nothing to offer. He has got nothing to offer. So, Nakwatama weaknesses. But Hakainde Hichilema is using the system. Is using the system. So for you to fight the system, you must have the money, you must have the connections. The connection, including those people that are in government, you must have them. You can't just say, no, I'm opposition, I cannot be talking to the people that are in government. You need to talk to them. Even these MPs, Vajak Mwimbu, na wavengiroko. Vajak Mwimbu na wavengirira, kuri umukashana wingire kuna nikane constituency yabo, uyunanikane, Kasune, na wamuingirira, nari umfuati Chipo Mwanawasa. She's doing a tournament. What is Chipo Mwanawasa doing with a football tournament in a constituency? You can already see that some of these MPs, they are actually going. So, I mean, you need to be connected. Start talking to them. So you need to be connected, even with the people that are in power. And then you need to be connected with people with money. People with money. This business community, whatever, you need to go to them, talk to them. You need to mobilize resources. So you need to be strong. I'm basically saying he will be followed. But if this person is strong, he can survive and he can overpower Hakainde Hichilema. Just like Hakainde Hichilema overpowered Edgar Lungu, because Hakainde Hichilema was strong. Just like Sata overpowered Arabi, because Sata was strong. But Balungu, I'm sorry to say, I don't think he has that strength. He has that strength. I don't think he has it. I'm sorry to say. But I don't want to go into those discussions. Then, can he win? Of course, if he's strong. If he's strong. The political ground is fertile in Zambia. I'm telling you, those of you who want to become presidents, the political ground is fertile in Zambia. If somebody comes up, with full force, he can take 2026 very easily. We have got only 1 year, but I can assure you, with good investment, good strategies, good messages, you can win 2026, because a lot of people, they don't want UPND. But the issue is, who are they going for? I don't have that one person. Can people come up so that we can start weighing them? That is my response. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tali.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, Vatali. Vatali program yenu, program yenu, ifye bwino sana. Wali konka linto tuambile Galungu, we supported that. Now that the things have changed and there's nothing else that will make that decision, we're teaching the people to Galungu. Why can't you, Vatali, since you want to access to Galungu direct, you talk to him, the man himself again, let's take it to from active politics. Because if I want to cut him, what I will do, then we have any choice but to move forward. Mamona, because as long as he himself is still there, if my point is, I will never why. Now, why is he not leaving himself? He's still there. Mamona, Balungu afire bafuma pwabe ne kavuta bafuma pole abayikalire. Mamona bafire balungu bayumfuira oluse. Bali bamdala bali yumfuira oluse bamdala. Tuwanze fere temwa bana babo kashiba babo family yabo nina balerenga. Mamona. Because he himself natakuwa tayari statement. So say to the party, he can talk to Aka in Ichilema privately. Because he's a statement. But he said, Malone, don't think he can even meet a call. My Manabatari. Please, as I submit, please, Janena like Balongo, that's very tired. I let him go. I'm listening. Where is Mumbi this time around? Where is Bowman to somebody this time around? Where is Marangi nobody in Marangi? So,
yeah.
Where is Chirango? Where is what's my blood Julia? What Mrs. Julia? Where is he now, that man? We can't even help. There's nothing they can do. Bali ile group ya acha ni wako ni nobody before to allowance. Bali ile ya veni sabuni ile. That group ile bali mwana kwa Balungu hapa, bali future. Balungu kwa support ndio Mungu. But the man not just because very much remchinga. Afu mama. Bamdalo kuitemwa. I submit.
Thank you. Now he has made a point to say, why are you not talking to Balungu? Why can't Balungu come out himself? I want to be very honest. I'm being very honest today. You know, I mean, we all know Balungu. For now, we know Balungu. Balungu will not come out and say, no, next resigning, shani. Balungu takes time. Balungu takes time. Meanwhile, so that's why I'm just telling you that, you know, if you're going to start convincing Balungu, shan, forget. Let's just, I want to have a church, let them come in and reconcile them. And that will be the way out. Let the reconciliation be the way out. Let the reconciliation be the way out. Not political. Because Balungu kwisa mukulanda kwa tiyo shan, that is political. Mwamona? Balungu kwisa mukulanda telling people, oh no, shan, that is political. Let's leave the political aspect. Let Balungu for now just be. And let the people, let that reconciliation be the way out. Let that reconciliation be the way out. If let's continue doing the politics. Forget about Balungu, your Balungu balandefi, your Balungu watch. Forget. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. Those who want to be presidents, start campaigning. Those of you who think that this one can be president, start campaigning for that president. Don't look at Balungu. Civil society, the church, never smumba imwe. Never smumba. One say imwe. Come in and strike a deal before 2026. We are already in 2025. Before 2026, strike a deal such that by the time we are reaching 2026, there will be no problem with Edgar Lungu. By Edgar Lungu, we will be sitting there comfortably. That is the point. That is my point. And I'm not going to talk to Balungu. I'm talking to the people that can intervene in this. And I am telling also, stop what you are doing. You know the state of affairs, Yabalungu, you know. So stop going there and start talking. Hey, you are just putting pressure on Balungu. Don't act like because I'm fighting for him right now. Even you are fighting for yourselves. You want Balungu to endorse you. Even some of you who are busy saying, Lungu beyond the ballot, Lungu beyond the ballot. You are doing that so that Balungu okay, baloyo. So I'm going to endorse him. You are doing it because you want Balungu to see you that you are loyal to him. You want to, that's why you are doing it. You know Lungu is not going to stand. You know. But you are shouting like that because you want Lungu to think you are loyal. You are loyal. So that Lungu baka misale. No, tafia wombe fyo. Drop that nonsense. Drop that nonsense. We know you know that Lungu is not going to stand. You know that Lungu cannot beat Hakainde Hichilema under these circumstances. We know. But you are busy saying it. You are not saying it for Lungu. You are saying it for yourselves. You are saying it for yourself so that Lungu bami monati. Oh, Lungu bakupeleko kandarama. That is why you are doing it. But you know. So stop it. Then na imo mwe kuli Hakainde Hichilema. Mwe kuli Hakainde Hichilema. Mwebe na Chipoka Mulenga. Mwebe na Kabuswe. Mwebe na Elisha Matambo. Abe na Cornelius Mwetwa. Bajak Mwimbu. Stop talking about Edgar Lungu. Stop talking about Edgar Lungu. Stop talking bad things about Edgar Lungu. Na mwebe never kada wa praise singer. You are leave by Edgar Lungu to a papata. Leave by Edgar Lungu. Stop talking bad things about Edgar Lungu. Stop talking bad things about Edgar Lungu. I'm already pledging that I will not be talking bad things about Hakainde Hichilema personally. I'll be criticizing him. I'll be talking about policy issues, but I will not be attacking him. I am doing that because I want that reconciliation to work. So I will not. So imuna muleke, avena Kabuswe, avena Chipoka Mulenga, avena Ntwankane, Elisha Matambo, Cornelius Mweta, Jack Mwimbu, lekeni kulanda pali ba Edgar Lungu, twapapata. You are human beings. Muli bantu na imwe. Consider Lungu twapapata. Nanguma politics, kwate niko ruse, kwate niko mitima. Drop, the negative, the hate speech against Edgar Lungu. Can you push, can you be able to push Hakainde Hichilema to reconcile with Edgar Lungu? Put him in a good light. And Hakainde Hichilema, you will benefit by reconciling with Edgar Lungu. You will benefit. Somebody said, no, you are saying this because Lungu tapadi chavo. Hey, what about the nation? The nation will benefit. The reconciliation between Hakainde Hichilema and Edgar Lungu will benefit. The nation will benefit. Hakainde Hichilema, you stand to benefit out of that reconciliation. Because people will see you, ngo muntu. People will appreciate you to say, how you muntu you. People will appreciate you. I can assure you. This is something that you should consider. If you reconcile with Edgar Lungu and, stop all this harassment, I'm telling you Hakainde Hichilema, that might be something that will help you even in your next election. So take this very seriously. I'm not just talking from without. I'm telling you, it will give you political mileage. And as a country, we will have some peace of some kind of. At the moment, there is too much clashing. But once these two reconcile, even on social media, the negativity will reduce. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes. Yes, Satari.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm not sure the drive of your talk, but Edgar Lungu must swallow his pride and go meet HH. It's the other way around to come and ask HH and his team to meet Edgar halfway. But Edgar must start that, stop doing politics, go and meet HH. Make a phone call, reconcile. He came back into politics, he was hiding, and the people knew. That's why they gave PF to House. That's number one. He came out completely now, seeing that Mao has taken it, trying again to provoke. I'm not a spokesperson for Lungu, I'm not a spokesperson for HH, but he has been hiding in the name of politics and playing it in the background
and coming back, but it's so hard. And politics, in your own words, teabana, using your own words. So they realized, they pushed him there. Now they are still putting him there. The people actually should talk to the other people, other camp of PF to stop using Balungu and tell Balungu to meet HH halfway. Not to come with conditions, actually to apologize. Thank you, Dr. Tali.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Batusatari mshani.
Una from kwa?
Batusatari narakonga ko iyo mulera ndia kabla edika kwa. Batusatari problem on adampo kumona. Kwa ndamu ya kusakalanda tutula afire ndanga. Iwe tapalifya ko ba ntwani kana afire ntangala la taure umfa iwe mshataure mona fa balungu wale pitamo taure vimona taure vimona fa balungu wale pitamo kabiyo ko not fioresa baira chile vifwa kabiyo ko get out ala kalulu afire ntangala taure mona fa balungu wale pitamo ukutumpa. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
All right. Thank you, my president. Thank you for the topic we have come with today. But you have brought a very good topic. But what I'm trying to say, you are right. Let's see Edgar Lungu be humbled himself. And HH is a very good man. You forgive him.
Umfwa.
But warning to...
Wait.
Yes.
Don't say, let Edgar Lungu humble himself. It is not, Edgar Lungu has not done anything wrong by being in politics. So let us be clear. It is not wrong for Edgar Lungu to play politics. It is not wrong. So we shouldn't make it to play politics. No, there is nothing wrong. The issue is, politics, like somebody has said, where we have just reached, it looks like Hakainde Hichilema is more powerful in this instance. And so we are just saying, Balungu wafile kefi. So let us not talk like Edgar Lungu made a mistake to play politics. There is nothing wrong. The only thing is that at the moment, Hakainde Hichilema, because he's in power, he has got an upper hand. And really, Vamdala is bruising. So,
okay. I don't know if I heard you mentioned to say, sometimes like you Arepunda something
what
like
about
that.
Hakainde Hichilema? What about Hakainde Hichilema? Hasn't Hakainde Hichilema called Edgar Lungu names? Hasn't he? Tell me, hasn't he called him names?
He has done that.
So he has.
But
so let's be fair. Let's be fair. Let us not make it like Balungu eva lufyanya febeka na Hakainde Hichilema na who ina lufyanya. Just that Hakainde Hichilema is in advantageous position. So let's be objective, my brother. Hello. Mkwema wombeni.
But I think it is not fair on Edgar Lungu.
Yeah, so here I am not saying this reconciliation to say no, Edgar Lungu, I stay humble, Edgar Lungu tapabo for Alufyanya Edgar Lungu to play politics. The only thing that I'm talking about is here is that, okay, politics, it's like a war. And in this war, yes, they have been fighting, but this war looks that Hakainde Hichilema has got an advantage. And since he has got an advantage, umuntu wandindeva tawe kamufumiemu so that mailo chikavipa
Chikavipa. It's already bad, but let it not go, further than this. Let it not go further than this. And of course, it will benefit it will benefit the country. So, muitampo kutanombati on both sides, my politics side. Edgar Lungu has said things, Hakainde Hichilema has said things, and if anything, Hakainde Hichilema has done more. Just that he is in an elevated position. Hello?
Hello?
Boss, twice, boss. Once.
Sorry, just a second, just 1 second. Now, issue reconciliation in our President HH, the way you know HH, you as the President Tayari, do you think that even if Edgar decide that, okay, na fireka efi, do you think that HH will be able to forgive Edgar and keep his brother, according to you, just the way you know President, how ruthless President HH is?
My brother.
That is my submission.
Okay, thank you. So now, the point is that this man is saying, oh no, HH is difficult and whatever. This is why I am calling upon the men of God. This is why I'm calling the eminent citizens. This is why I'm calling upon, different people to come in. I know Hakainde Hichilema is a very vindictive man. This is for sure. He is a very vindictive man. But, we shouldn't just say, no, he cannot forgive. There is a difference. This is the former head of state. And if other people come in, I am very sure, I think he can heed. I'm sure he can heed. So let us not take it to say, the judge, at least let us try. Let us try na papata. Let us not move from a negative point of view to say, haka indichne mataka sumini. Let us try. Nga fiaka nikana. But at least, let us try. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
That's my brother. How are you?
Yes, Mkosa. You always manage to go through. You see, I'm a very fair man, you see. As much as we don't agree with each other, but you see, you come to this program. You should be telling your people. And you should also talk nice now, Talk reconciliation, talk.
No, I always talk nice. You remember when you started this program, one of the days I contributed on Sinwedi's program, I said, the agenda which Lungu has set for himself, Swangakwanise. Lungu, when he came,
he talk reconciliation, he talk reconciliation, he didn't for reconciliation. For reconciliation. Hello?
Hello, Mr. President.
Yes. Good evening.
Yeah, Mr. President. Mr. President, for a reason you're so confusing now.
How am I confusing? Let's engage. How am I confusing? Tell me where am I confusing? Tell me where am I confusing?
This time around you're saying politics is not for children. You need to be strong, you need to face head on, you'll be persecuted and so on. And that's what you've defined politics.
Yes.
But again today you're saying no, he's gonna be persecuted, let's move him, let's fight.
My brother,
because anybody that we're going to elect.
My brother, wait. Haven't you heard me saying that Lungu is losing it? Haven't you heard me giving an analogy of boxing? It's like they are in a boxing. Boxing is about beating each other, isn't it? It's fighting. But then you see your person is being beaten. Do you just continue?
Look, the statement that I got from him, I think, Mr. President, he accepted the verdict. It's the people that are putting this pressure. Fine, of course, I understand. But you cannot say He cannot even endorse anyone. He cannot even support anyone. Well, how can you speak like that?
He can't. I can assure you, he can't. He can't. And I'm saying this because you want him to endorse. But I am saying this because I know the man. The man, I mean, for him to come out and pick up a name, it will be very difficult for him. It is not in his nature. Lungu is not like that. Lungu is not a person that we will see people, even in his leadership. You saw how difficult it was for him to remove people. It was very difficult for Lungu. So to choose among so many.
Mr. President, sorry, let me make one point. Look, a lot of Zambians out here, we are waiting for him, okay, to rally behind him. And if you remove him completely from the political scene, you are really letting people go into Zion now, go into in the middle of nowhere.
No.
We need him around. We really need him around. You cannot just sit. I'm telling you.
No. That is the point. So there is nothing that I'm confusing here. I am just telling you the facts as it is. Lungu choosing somebody, it will be difficult for him. That is number one. Number two, Lungu choosing somebody, it will be as if he's still continuing fighting with him, and it will jeopardize that reconciliation that I'm talking about. Number three, Lungu choosing somebody, he cannot just choose somebody and leave it there. He has to help this person, meaning he has to remain doing politics. He has to help this person look for resources. He has to help this person campaign. Otherwise, if he just chooses somebody and then he doesn't do anything, the defeat on that person will fall on Lungu as well. So, respectively, I want to protect the integrity of Lungu. Let Lungu not meddle into that. We can choose. You can choose.
Mr.
Okay,
President,
you. Wait a minute. Yourself. Who are you endorsing? Forget Lungu. Yourself. Who are you endorsing? Give me a name. Who would you endorse?
I'm endorsing Binwe Mpundu.
Good. That's it. So let's start campaigning for Binwe Mpundu. Don't look for Edgar Lungu to come and endorse Binwe. He won't do it. And he won't do it. So let's go with Binwe Mpundu. And another person will come and bring up a name. Let's see. At the end of the day, we will choose a leader. Let us not put that pressure on Edgar Lungu. Ninkana. That is my point of view. So
now, in my conclusion remarks, Mr. President, before you cut me, this is the syndicate, the exact scenario that the UPND government wanted to put across Edgar Lungu, and which you are preaching, which has made the UPND government very proud of you. But no, though we know the values that you are putting across, but this is the scenario they wanted, to put Lungu completely out of the race, so that whoever will come will not beat HH, but may have even maybe a low margin, maybe get as close as possible, but HH will still beat that person. Listen, and this is where we are.
Listen,
Anyway, thank you very much, Mr. President. Because it will be very difficult.
Before you go, I want to tell you, sometimes you need to fall for you to rise again. Sometimes you need to fall for you to rise again. That is my comment. Hello?
Yes, President.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Tarit, be consistent in your issues. More today with this person, more are supporting this person.
Okay, so
how do people trust you?
So tell me, you are saying I'm not being consistent. I am supporting this one. So who am I supporting today? Who am I supporting?
You initially you are on HH is okay. Now ECL was okay.
Wait a minute.
They were coming out like ECL is out.
Wait, answer my question. Who am I supporting today? Who am I supporting?
You are trying. I don't. It's like you have. It's a way of saying ECL.
Sorry.
And you come up with another person. They will coming up.
Sorry. Sorry, what did you say?
It's a way you are trying now to sideline ECL and come up with a new person so that maybe ECL is no longer in picture.
Okay, very good. Wait.
Don't try to be consistent in your things. That's how people
let's
trust
have a conversation.
Let me talk.
Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Let's make sense. If you are making allegations, let's engage. Hello?
Hello, Mr. President.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, sir. How is the evening that side?
It's hot.
Oh, it's hot that side. Mr. President, if ndefo kulanda niyo fafyonse fyomulandi nomulanda bwino sana elo ilingi munachita emphasize sana pama resources nga mwalikwata kweshuko ili akuchitako communicate na abaduma opposition more especially ama leaders ama presidents abamapati baishako kulanda kona vina pakweva ti babako pamo so that twamona uko tuwaendera pantu uko tulia prefer kuku ikatana sana na tuwa ikatana like fyafino mlando kweva tuwa chechi tabakosa sana. It's true now ichirefa kwa ma resources ifya kwenda ifya mwala ifyamu abantu abakweva ti mwafwane na beina pakweva ti turuishe ififile chitika nalisa ya kukalushi kwere nafita mpana filefya kwa chingole foku n'obwarwa neba wambia bagazi kule wanga wasanga ni mbipi chala HH barando kuba nomulefo kwa tishi chobwarwa uyu mupiribuleni kanchi mufunye ni muno muba mupiribuleni ngaba mupiribula umuto wako HH ilo nombato atampa ukuno bwarwa so ifintu fyali pena mailo filamu wale ya last program wako etei ila ba mikemele wa pressing night pia batemwa but findi fishinka evyo mulanda taba bwino but nishinka vena bafwa fi muleba support fi HH muntu tekweba ati ngaba president nishi fyonse fyalera ndafyonse fye bwino awe keforesa pango muntu ifyo wa pressing abena ina ngaba fyenya president na gutamfye vena fyonse fyali bafi bwino fyali bafi straight bwino tabara ndako kuba chawe wa HH yapa bagufyanya vena fyonse fyo bataba HH fyali babwino emani yaba pressing so ile mwala ndio filaba mitemero sana efyo wafwafira fi ena ngawalande chilipo kuli HH
wind up my brother, wind up.
Thank you so much. Nalanda sana boss, nalanda balande ko. Thank you so much.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Good evening, Mr. Tayari.
Good evening.
Yes, I don't know how many minutes I have, but I really want to make a quick contribution.
Quickly, you have got 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay. So I will quick review of which to say that we need to go put Lungu aside and maybe try to bring in a new paper because of that. But the rest of the thing is that the EPMD can try all the best to remove the ability, despite him being in active politics or not in active politics, because the UPND excuses that the PF store a lot and we're trying to end up the mess, and they don't have any message for the people of Zambia 2026. So the message in 2026 of the UPND is that we are cleaning up the PF store, and the evidence is that we are interested. And this is the reason why I have seen that the after 86 members of parliament that usually idiots from the PF is 97, and the only remaining 8 MPs will need one draw. And once they reach that number, they will be moved to go for that immediately. And this is the reason why Edgar Lungu is not to put himself If you say no, bring in another person. This other person right now only bring in
You are not very clear though. I mean, I hardly got anything out of what your submission. I don't know why. Hello? Hello? Hello?
You were telling.
Yeah.
Can you stop misleading people?
Okay. Okay, so are you hearing me, right?
I'm hearing you.
Okay, so let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation nicely. You are saying I'm misleading people. Where am I misleading people?
You are misleading because you tell us to say we have to support ECL. The other day you say we have to support HH.
Okay.
The other day you tell us we have to support Brian Mutubile.
Okay, wait a minute.
The other day you tell us, it's all dependent on your own, what you need and the contact you have with these people. So stop misleading Zambia.
Listen, let's converse. Tonight, we are talking about by Edgar Lungu retiring so that another leader can emerge. That's what I'm saying, isn't it? Hello?
I'm hearing.
So, and I've said, yes, I was saying Alebwe de la Po, Lungu is a password. But today, I am saying Balungu, Balungu is appearing to have been defeated. Not is appearing, he has been defeated. He has been defeated, especially with the fact of eligibility case and the lack of resources. Haven't you heard that point? Is that misleading? What is your view
that is
about
misleading?
What about eligibility?
Edgar Lungu himself.
What about
Edgar
eligibility?
Lungu himself said he has a plan B. He has not yet told the nation what plan B is. But you are here with your life and busy telling people to say we have to support Brian Mpundu and whatever.
Okay.
So it's
all
dependent
listen.
on your own contract. What you get, you know.
Okay. So for you believe in plan B, isn't it?
We have to wait for plan B. Yes.
You believe in it, isn't it?
Plan B.
Okay. So basically, what you have to tell me is to come on this program to say no. Let's wait for plan B. Have that opinion, not to say you are misleading people. I'm not misleading people. I have given my reason why I'm saying Balungu should step aside. I've given my reason. So for you, if you have a contrary view, the mature way is to come up to say, my point of view is that let's wait for plan B. That is what you're supposed to say.
You know why I say? You know why I say?
Why do you say let's wait for?
Few months ago.
You went in Dondolo a few months ago. You are being down now.
Yes. You know why?
Hello?
You know why?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Tai.
Good evening.
Yes, so I wanted to contribute as well. I read your submission. Yeah. So in terms of, this year we'll be coinciding with the current president. How do you expect him to, reconcile when, when the party that he belongs to has been hijacked by people who definitely were in the government? How do you expect him to reconcile with who concocted a judgment which we all know is illegal?
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So if Edgar Lungu doesn't reconcile with Hakainde Hichilema, what is he going to gain? Is he going to correct all those things that you are talking about?
No. He is not going to do that, but I don't see any proper conditions for the situation.
Okay, so the question is, wait a minute. You have said he's not going to correct that. Now, in terms of by Edgar Lungu, do you think things will be better for him as a person and his family? Do you think things will be better for him if he continues fighting with the Hakainde Ichilem?
Definitely things won't be okay with him in terms of his family. But when we look at the broader picture, ECL represents a lot of people, not just his family. The fact that he joined politics, it goes beyond his family.
Okay, wait a minute. So you are saying, you are saying his life is now beyond his family. So the question is, what has those people done for him to help him with his family? What have they done? Or what are they going to do? So far, with the way things have been going, so far, what have people done for Edgar Lungu to help him?
Yeah, definitely. As you know, I wouldn't say there's much that has been done to help the man who is really fighting the family. And it's understandable. The people are very dormant and they don't want really to help the man as well.
From what you have said, this is why I'm saying let the man be aside, because the man is going through a lot of challenges. And the very people that are saying, no, let him stay there, let him stay there, they have not done much to help him. And they are not going to do it. And yet things will be worse for him.
Yeah.
That's why I've reached this position.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't see a genuine reconciliation.
Well, it's true, I agree with you. There might not be genuine reconciliation, but at least let us try. At least let us try. Yeah. At least let us try. Hello?
Mr. Charlie, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay. I've been following you. Let me just say I'm a keen follower. I really listen to your videos. I watch what you say and everything. I just have, I would say, 2 points. The first one is, one thing that you should not forget is Edgar Lungu is a factor.
Yes, he is.
In the whole equation. So if you say Edgar Lungu, you completely do away with him. I think it's something that will not really help, to be honest, if you really want a change in 2026. And then the other thing is, don't you think your followers deserve to be honest with them? Because what you've done is you gave so much hope to people, Edgar Lungu and everything, and then from the side, from the blues, just come. No,
I don't think
there needs to be
wait a minute. I don't think you are being fair when you say from the blues. Have you been following the program? Have you been following the program?
I have been following, because
and I've given my reasons. Haven't I given reasons?
The reason, that's what I'm saying. I've been following you. I'm trying to pick a reason. Honestly speaking, that's why if you've observed, most of the people that are calling are saying, you're contradicting yourself or not understanding. The reason I've gotten is you want Edgar Lungu to earn the respect. You don't want Edgar Lungu to be followed. That's the major reason.
Yes.
If I'm correct.
So it's not from the blues.
What you're saying. Okay, what you're saying is correct. But one important factor you're missing, Mr. Tayali, is Edgar Lungu is a factor.
He is.
That's the way it is, okay? And you can't remove a factor in an equation. Then you won't solve everything. So if you say do away with Edgar Lungu and then bring in someone, how is that someone going to do wonders in 2026? So this is why I'm saying your followers deserve to be told something to say, okay, guys, I raised your hopes. I raised this and this in you.
I've
Is
said
there
that.
a solution? That's why that man was telling you.
Yeah, but listen, haven't I said that I raised your hope? Haven't I said that? You are speaking very good English. I'm sure your logic is good. Haven't I said that? Haven't I given the reason why I am saying now, let him step? You are saying is a factor. But that factor that you are talking about, what has it achieved so far? Tell me what it has achieved so far.
Okay.
Is a factor, but
you.
what has it achieved so far?
Okay, thank you. One thing that you are forgetting is
what has it achieved? Answer logically. What has it achieved?
The factor is that, okay, look at the Kawamba by-election. That's just one factor. When Edgar
what has it achieved? What has it achieved?
The achievement, Mr. Tayali, is in the hope of the people. I've given you the Kawamba election.
But what has it achieved?
Like really, we had opposition.
Look, the point is that what has it achieved?
On the spot. You are putting me on the spot. You want me to tell you what it has achieved?
Yes, that's what I want.
We have to be pragmatic here. Okay, let's be pragmatic and realistic, Mr. Tayali. You are telling me what has it achieved. I have told you I will not point at what it has achieved. Okay?
Then we are not making sense. Come on, let's make sense. But logic,
I have a question. Yes. How do you reconcile with someone that is still in fighting mode?
So that
I ask so because Lungu hasn't shown any signs of wanting to reconcile, but he's still in the fighting mode. I mean, what issue or how does Hakainde go to
reconciliation, my brother?
Where does it start from?
Listen, reconciliation starts by first stopping the fight. Even in a war, when they want to dialogue, they say first ceasefire, isn't it? That's what they say, ceasefire.
Yes.
And in this program, I have called for ceasefire. I am one of those people who has been fighting. I am one of the lieutenants in the battlefield. And myself, I've said, I'm not going to attack Hakainde Ichirema on a person or whatever, the way I used to do. Okay? And I've even called those in the other camp to also refrain. I've even called those who are on the UPND side to refrain. So we have called for a ceasefire. So don't say he is fighting mood. No, we are calling for a ceasefire. We have called for a ceasefire.
So in short, right now, first we now have to see that there is ceasefire.
There is ceasefire.
We have according to me, yes, according to me, the former head of state has been the aggressor from the time he was in power up to this time. He has been the aggressor, and HH has been on the defense. So now, since you fought for a ceasefire, we hope that the former head of state will come out and say, okay, no more fighting, no more politics for you. Let's put something on the table for the sake of the country.
Yeah, equally on your side, because I know you are on the side of UPND. Equally on your side, ceasefire. We have called for ceasefire. So on your side, ceasefire. On Edgar Lungu's side, ceasefire. The church and other eminent people come in. Can we have reconciliation? That is my call.
Yes, that is not a problem. We'll ceasefire, but the PF and Edgar have been on the aggressor.
No, there is ceasefire. We are saying we are going to be on the ceasefire. Ceasefire. So don't say Edgar, what. There is a ceasefire here. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I just wanted to make a contribution.
Yes.
No, I don't support any party. Yeah, so for me, everyone is saying Balungu. But in the end, it is decision.
Yeah, it's true.
It's him, he knows what in his heart, what he wants to do for Zambia. If he wants to rest But what I've noticed about the whole political arena is they have, even the handlers of President Lungu, they have mishandled him. Because he has no political impact with the people, really. Because the thing is, there are some of us who voted against him, and we are still in the middle. We don't know which way to go. So the handlers, what they were supposed to do was, when they brought him in the scene, or when he came in the scene, he was supposed to come on the platform and appeal to those people that voted against him and convince them that this time he would do something different. And he should have apologized and speak about the things that used to happen, and then show that he has a different direction and he's taking the country in this direction and everything. But that did not happen. So for some of us who are just, objective, when we see things happening in Ingalato, we're not really moved, because we know he did this as well. So we're not moved. It's like, oh, he did this as well, so why should I even bother to fight for him? If he has to fight, then let him fight. But because they haven't shown that they have changed and they'll do things differently this time. So this is why he lacks a bit of political power. Most of the people that are supporting him are the ones that supported him, and a bit of people that, maybe are seeing that things are different, but they are still undecided voters. And they haven't done much to woo those undecided voters.
Thank you very much.
So I think that's, for me as an objective person, that's my contribution.
And I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello? Mr. Kandi, how are you, sir?
Fine, thank you.
Yes, let me also make a contribution on it's a very hot topic. Yeah, because you are talking about reconciliation. For me, my point of view is that issue of reconciliation for me is a non-starter. I don't think that thing can happen, because look, if you need the people. President HH shows a lot of arrogance. You need a people like Ruto of Kenya. Ruto went to visit Uhuru Kenyatta in his home. He followed the former president. You need to do that if you really you are thinking about your country and you want to bring peace in your country. You just need to do that. If you look at this man,
listen, my brother. For now, I want to encourage what you think is impossible to be possible. That's what I want to encourage. So yes, on both sides, those who are on this side, they will say negative things about Edgar Lungu. Those who are on the other side, they will say negative things about Hakainde Hichilema, But for me, on this program, I want to encourage reconciliation. I want people to see a positivity, not negativity. That is my agenda. It is possible. Hakainde Hichilema has his own weaknesses. Edgar Lungu has his own weaknesses. May people of goodwill, the church leaders, come in and make this possible. move this mountain. You can move it. Move this mountain. Let 2025 be a year that you have managed to, bridge this gap. Because if you don't bridge this gap, in 2026, things will not be good. Things will not be good. If you don't bridge this, in any infimona spirit, in infimona, okotule atakwa wame, chawama, we reconcile, we do something now, before we reach 2026. That is my issue. Hello?
Iwe Tankoko, who are you? Who are you to be calling for a ceasefire? Yeah?
Iwe, kabiyeko. Uyimona who study ngai. Yeah. Mukosa.
Yes, sir.
I want positivity, not if I'm negative, Mukosa. And she fuare, therefore positivity. Hello?
Hello, good evening, Mr. Ted.
Good evening.
Yeah. I think my opinion about today's topic, I think you've been very unfair to our former head of state to bring him on this platform to discuss. Why am I saying so? In the first place, you could have first had an opportunity. We could have had a time to talk to the former states and get his opinion. After seeing that your idea or your advice is not getting to what you're expecting, then secondly could have come on this platform.
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. Wait. So are you sure? Are you sure you know that I've not spoken to him? Are you sure?
You've not mentioned it. You've not mentioned it.
Yeah. So, but by the fact that I haven't mentioned it, no. By the fact that I haven't mentioned it, does it mean that I haven't done it?
That's what we would think of. Because bring the head of the state,
listen. Don't make statements. I'm already. I cannot. Even as much as I'm talking here, there is an extent to which I can say and what I can reveal. Okay, and that remains to your intelligence. It remains to your intelligence. Some things I cannot just completely say this and that. You must be also intelligent enough to see what is this, what is he talking about. So the statement that you are making is not correct. That's all I can tell you. It is not correct. And secondly, these are politics. In politics, the way you do things is not the way you do with family sometimes. Sometimes you have to do certain things politically. I'm doing politics here, Bwana.
No, you could have advised us earlier on that you are doing politics.
So I'm telling you, it remains with your intelligence. And if you can't get that, even by that response, it remains with your intelligence. No, you are saying I should have told you. So I'm telling you that sometimes use your intelligence. Certain things are left to your intelligence. And if your intelligence is failing to get it, it's not my problem, boy. Hello?
Hello, good evening, Satari.
Good evening.
Yeah, I think for me, I would encourage you, sir, that this is an issue that you shouldn't really back down. I think you've already seen the need for the reconciliation to take place.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes as a nation, we just need to really accept the way things are. People may look down on what they're saying today because at some point you supported the ECL. Sometimes you could speak, and the way you speak, for me personally, I believe that sometimes you speak the truth, and you know the truth sometimes hurts. And I think I texted you at some point saying that I think you've sacrificed your own personal life and brought agendas for people that really don't seem to be grateful. So for me, this whole issue of reconciliation, it might take some time for people to assimilate the whole issue, but I'm telling you that's the right path to go. And you are a person addressing these issues far with all the issues that you are going through, personal life. I don't really see why people should even fight you for bringing such a brilliant idea for the nation. I don't know how best we need to move forward as a nation, because it's been too much.
You know,
look at people in prison, all the happenings. It all calls for one of the people to just back down and just fight for reconciliation so that the nation moves on. We need to heal, Mr. Tali. We cannot continue going on like this. No. It's just too much. I think that's, for me, I support you 100%. How I wish that the church can support you. Even the heads of state, I'm sure they are listening to you right now. And that's a route to go. So, sir, please, I don't know, please, I salute you as you keep fighting for this cause. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Good evening, Mr. Director.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes.
Just my contribution. Yes. Yeah, we can guideline ECL. ECL, if it's not going to stand, whatever is going to support ECL, that's where we'll go. Now,
so
it's like now if you try also to impose your...
So, wait a minute. So, from your point of view, you don't have capacity to choose a leader. You want Edgar Lungu to be the one to choose for you.
Yes, because we love him. So whatever the person is going to choose, that's the person we are going to follow.
Okay, so
not by you impose your own person like we know.
No, forget it.
Listen, try to be consistent.
Listen, I'm not even saying
you are confusing people.
No, I'm not confusing people. You are confusing yourselves. You are lacking intelligence. I'm telling you, you are lacking intelligence to see things as the way they are. You are being emotional. Look at things the way they are. Look at Lungu where he is today. Look at Lungu where he is today. Look at Lungu. I mean, aren't you seeing things? Are you failing to see what is happening? You can't see. You can't see what is happening. Where is Valungu today? Where is Valungu today? You can't see, you people. You can't see.
Okay,
are you telling
you
me
are
you
talking on his behalf.
I'm not talking on his behalf.
Come up to say
I am not talking on his behalf.
The best way to go.
I am not talking on his behalf. I am advising him. I am advising him, and I am advising you that start thinking on your own. You are a citizen. You are an adult. You can see which one can be a good leader. Choose that one. Don't look at Lungu. You are an adult. Come on, Allah, you people. You can't choose your own leader. You want Lungu to show you this one. Choose, think. Choose among the people that are there. Which one? Hello?
Yes, Mr. Daly, sorry. The other sad part is it's like now it's clear. You can clearly see that the way things used to happen under PF, I think all the PF supporters right now, you can tell that there was a serious problem. Because honestly speaking, who can't tell just by looking at how the former president is looking like, whatever is going through, honestly speaking, how much do they want this man to suffer? Okay? We can use our own intelligence. Are we failing to pick? You can't pick to say this is the capable leader. And I think you challenge, you put it open. You're not saying you're supporting this one. You're saying if anyone is willing to stand, is able to lead, let them come and say, I am here. But is there the person that they are trying to push, the person who is going through a lot, or his family are in courts, And these are people that I don't think anyone has ever come out to say, I've supported Edgar Lungu, this, I've given so much in all the cases that is going through. All these people are silent. But they are busy pushing an agenda of which we know that it's not going to work. What's the problem for us as Zambians to say, let's support? He's the only surviving head of state currently. And the Concord has ruled that is not eligible. And you are the same people keep on pushing to say, we still want ECL. Come on. What's the problem as Zambians?
Come on.
Mr. Tadi, what's the problem? Where is the problem? Because this, you're one, and I don't know how I wish, I don't know, I'm actually running out of words. Listening to people saying we are going with ECL, regardless of the person saying, no. So sometimes some of these issues, I don't know. I don't know how do we forge ahead, because from the responses the people are saying we are clearing. I don't know. Maybe declare yourself, so that we say I will start in 2026. Tell the people now.
I wish I could, but I'm realistic myself. I'm realistic. I'm realistic to say I don't have, what it takes to be there. I don't have. If I did, I'm telling you, how can the H&M will be running around? I'll give them a run.
Yeah, exactly. But I think what is important right now is that that agenda is the route to go. Believe me. This is why you are going to see true supporters of ECL and people that are actually just taking the whole thing up just to use him so that they just create a profile for themselves.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anyway, we have had a long program, and many things have been said. Let me take this. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Tayari mwabombeni bakalamba.
Mkama bombeni.
Mkwai ala inende mikonka kwena. Batayari wesu nimufeda shi dilipa discussion yenu ili ya reconciliation and to choose the leader within the party. Ine mukulanda kwandi batayari fo ningalanda fa kwebati. Reconciliation, yes, that's what we want for now. We want the former head of state to be at peace. But the biggest problem is within the party, about PF about confusion. Ngafela mwachala ndati umoyeme ambe campaign ambe campaign nero bamumonya ati uyu ewa imina o chirufya tayari ayimina pa ewo turefu abantu barifu wa chirufya tayari ewo bayisi bakateshani bakastay indoors. But according to the look of things, the issue of reconciliation kwati na tucherwa meishina afika kale mumukoshi 2026 pepi sana hapa reconciliation ikaba kwa after 2026 ilefo ningabona bachifya tayari. This time lekenya abantu abali within the party, as you said, one ule munomunati is capable to be a leader of the party who are told say eminent hello bamu stay indoors. And the issue of plan B bachifya tayari mwalishiwa pachipuna pasuma abantu ngaikala pachipuna plan B teti ibombe no matter what. Kuli ba ECL tayaka bombe plan B.
So now listen. Listen. Mwalanda kupadi your point ya kwebati, let reconciliation come after elections. Na mwishiva ine fondefi mona. If this reconciliation is not taken seriously, if this reconciliation is not taken seriously, it doesn't start. It may not finish before 2026, but it has to start. Because if it doesn't start, next year, mark my words, next year, some of the things that will be happening will be very sad. For example, mushroom bulamfu animuka mwenso. Imagine next year, Baisaka Kawamaeva by Edgar Lungu. How would that be? How would that be?
But I always my friend. Apatulera ndandera ndefi. Amenshi ngayafika mumuko state usambe. Lekeni abantu abene within the party basale ntungulushi because ngatuambo kulosha pali reconciliation abena Zambia nabalanda tabale fire UPND bale for okuchinja mwamona so ngamo abene within the party ngababa confused abafenya apanya chapa tapali fiarachitika
umfweni ukwafa tukwata tula piringanye fintu tule konke fintu umofiberele ukusala kwa ntungulushi. That is another issue. That is another issue. I'm talking about reconciliation, and when I talk about reconciliation, I'm talking about Balungu, the well-being of Balungu. That is my issue. Ukusala kwa ntungulushi uko kwa chipani. Let it be. That should continue. But Balungu, let him be well, because if Balungu is not well now, if we don't start that reconciliation, I am foreseeing a very bad situation around Balungu, and that is what I'm preventing.
Okay, lekeni kansha abene bashukuru bantu bakayira abene bakayistari konsa ofo lingalanda because ifona mutu ingalanda tukata discuss ati tubapatishe bale bateri konsa umuntu mabonga tawulebebe so that fit stick abene babe convinced ati bakayelo mbobwerero eno nomba bakastari konsa bakambo kwendera pamo mwabona ati but nafo tukabira kwesu nafo kukabira kwesu tulefo okumona the former of head of state aba independent so that whatsoever comes eba file bale itaxe mulande pali fiachitika mwamona not muliwe babelele mu quite right anyway fa nachwa kindande kwa kalamu
emkwa yo fiamfika hello
Mr. President.
Yes sir.
Maomba shikana.
Bueno femkwa.
Mr. President, prefer temu walu. Koma tatukwete fe security. Tulefi mona fionse. Security tatukwete. Tulefi mona ku. Tego ati tatulefi mona.
So nishta mkwatile security muntu wandi.
Okay, batali. Mwamona ama yezi akunuma. Yali democracy. Apa Afrika nomba dictator. Na walanda kofe. Na wakuikata. Takuri wala kulandila. Wala ilandila we mwine weka. Efo today tina. Mwamona.
You see?
Otherwise, if you want to press him on our tayari. So, imwe mune tulanja kwa tayari. Tulamkonka evident to mwana sati pali program yeno. Emu tuwe pusukila, emu tulanjilako. So na maranda ti wa ECL, wafumeko noti wasado omuntu. Pantu evantu tutemwene sana varia. Mamona. So lena na basonta kufiolo omuntu. Nishikampenya kwa trisike kalako easy. Zani ya kuti ena aambeka kupitamo alalande abantu bamwishive. Icharo chikuru sana watali.
Yo, na umfa mwana.
Na tumona fo file pitamo lesa watali okwava, lesa okwava. Tituino omuntu ushi tawishiwe fikashika maiva. Na vena wa president vantu fie. Lesa latwa for watali.
No, thank you very much.
That's for security.
Thank you, mwana. So, na iko serious. But I can tell you, what I'm saying now, if people decide to ignore what I'm saying, I don't know what may come tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, I'm just human. But from my point of view, ukumona kwandi, 2025 might be a very difficult year because we will be going towards 2026. It might be a very difficult year for President Edgar Lungu himself. For Edgar Lungu, and this is my point. That's what I'm emphasizing. Hello?
Hello, Mr. President. Good morning, Mommy.
Yes, good evening.
Tualumba, this is a very good topic about reconciliation.
In the contemporary world, you can't do away with reconciliation. The only thing we have, Mr. Tali, is that what assurance are we going to get that the state president will be safe? That again, Mr. Lungu wants to dip his hand in his jacket pocket. Already we are told, though we are not there, that a tiny job Mutatu or Juju was found. So what assurance are we going to get this, Mr. Tali? Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Well, my brother. Hello?
Hello, Batayas.
Yes, sir.
Batayaji, kwali wakawe, kama kama ati mukubomshaka plan dati. Politics teyabana yo.
Teyabana muntu wani, teyabana.
Ero futi kambia ko mwati mukulanda mulanda ati ama politics eyasu eyayekate chalo. Ulio ni mu state house olo engaba temalaika ni mu Africa muno twaba democracy ya mu Africa ni akubasungu vyali kusana.
Nakuba sungu kwile, nakuba sungu kwa America mwana. Donald Trump bali mupishanya, bali mukwesha.
Yes. Mwamonaka. Nomba yo ino mwaiti kwa Donald Trump. Iti mwamona balungu bali kwata ama ija kasabya kwata Donald Trump. The answer is no. So my point here is balungu tabafwe nga toning down. If he doesn't tone down, he's the one who's losing. No matter how much we try to condemn the current government, even him, the time he was in State House, or if he's the one who was in State House now, he wouldn't be so lenient to the former president who behaves the way he behaves. But if Lungu tones down, a lot of people around in his family, around him, they will be saved by him toning down Noksangati, Bashai recognize incumbent president. But in Gabakonkanyapo, in a Deviakuba, at loggerheads with the incumbent president, the person who has more power now, it's the incumbent. And yes, people who say, no, but who is suffering at the end of the day?
Imagine.
Mwamonaka. So, no matter how much we try to support Lungu, no, we don't support sometimes. Let Lungu know his position. Let him know his current position. Mdala, or any judgment you are passing in the court. Don't look at it from the justice angle point of view. My politics, and there is nothing Lungu can do. He's not in State House. So Lungu, it's not going to wake Mdala. There is someone in State House. He's just going to injure himself at the end of the day. And as people will be saying, dictatorship. But at the end of the day, Lungu will be suffering.
Yeah.
Mamon. So, Lungu, let him take a sabbatical. Let him sit. Let him advise someone. Let him mentor someone. Let him endorse someone. Yes, I know, even endorsing someone, when you look at it, yes, government.
Exactly.
But I think Lungu, because look at this. When you endorse someone, you need to be going around with that person.
Yes.
Bakaya bashtatia gas Lungu because baka bana omuntu kurai. Bakaya betira matia gas. Baka afwa tukara
yeah.
So let's not look at everything in the eyes of dictatorship or pressing. That is a very logical advice you are giving the former president. I know some people will hate you. They will think that you want to defranchise him so that he doesn't push forward. But if you look at it from the logical point of view, you are actually helping him more than those who are pushing him forward. Because where they are...
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, now it was a program. Phone calls still coming, but anyway, I think we need to stop. We can't go on, unfortunately. At some point, I need to stop. The message is very simple, very, very simple. Where we are coming from, yes, we were, talking a level rapport and whatever. But over time, it is very clear that Balungu doesn't stand a chance. On a number of fronts, honestly speaking, on a number of fronts, Balungu doesn't stand a chance. It's very difficult. Hello? Yeah, Shani Mai.
I went to the Shimpa. I just want to say something. Who's supposed to apologize now between HH and Vaidika?
So wait a minute.
That is my question.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Apa, I'm not calling for anyone to apologize, and no one has called anyone to apologize. What we are talking about is reconciliation, and when you are talking about reconciliation, is to look at both sides. Both sides. That's basically what I'm talking about. Both sides. And why are we talking about reconciliation? We are talking about reconciliation because Balungu is in a weaker position. Why? Why? Where is Balungu today? Where is Balungu today?
And who said the Vaetica didn't surrender himself that he cannot stand? Because when he came back, he really sacrificed, including his life. But why are you trying to speak on behalf of his?
Wait. Yourself, I'm asking you. Where is Balungu today? Do you see the strength of Balungu? Tell me his strength today. Tell me his strength.
His strength right now, it is the Zambians people. Because let me speak. Let me say something.
Wait, you have said he's the Zambian people. Aren't you the one who has been coming on this program telling Zambians, rise up, why don't you rise? Why don't you rise? Do Zambians rise? Do Zambians go with Edgar Lungu?
Zambia, even in PF, Zambians.
Answer me. Do
Zambians
rise? Okay. No, do Zambians rise? You have been telling people.
Let me speak.
Rise. Do they rise?
Let me speak a little bit.
Tell me.
Zambians normally rise up during Pama ballot.
So
I just want to tell you something.
Will be on the ballot. On the ballot.
He will. Whether HH wants or not, your judgment it is illegal. And HH should understand, and he needs to hear from my mouth that my Edgar will stand in 2026. Whether he wants or not.
Okay.
The person who has destroyed.
Let's leave it at that. Come on, please. Let's be realistic. I love Balungu. I've sacrificed for Balungu. I have done that. But let's be realistic. Where we are, it's difficulty. How are you going to put Balungu on the ballot? How? Let's be realistic, Mwevantu. I love Balungu. I've sacrificed for Balungu. I am willing to fight for Balungu. But I'm not going to put him, in front of a gun. I'm not going to be unrealistic and say, no, he's going to be on the ballot. How is he going to be on the ballot? How? A miracle? If you tell me about miracles, fine. But, I'm as real as I can be. Hello?
Yes, Mutati.
Yes.
The biggest problem we have again is Balungu barabu influence y'abantu era babombera sana. Olwo bantu batatu bareba kitakiya Balungu problem bena ni shikufu senda fyasheni. Balungu is in a very weak position, to tell you, Mr. Kayari. He's in a very weak position. That judgment which was passed, for you to change that, it's almost impossible. And knowing that HH would rather hand over power to Tayari than Kuli Balungu. That is just the truth. You can call it dictatorship, or you can call it whatever you want to call, but those are the politics we have in Africa. It's different from America one that hand over power. It's different. Here in Zambia, Dala, HH, you even not deep down, HH would rather hand over power to Tayari than Kuli Balungu, you know? And you even know who HH is, his personality, apart from being a president. You know, he's a very vindictive man. All those things Balungu baba chitire. And to tell you the truth, na nyama sitsa ayayo by election. Ngabase ndaba UPND mukomfwa kuntanja tiyo chen pepeka immunity ya bamudala. Ngaba kosa pofi Balungu. But Balungu ngaba itoninga down yapa ba leke fifi ya politics. Mukatabwa fe nefya immunity takwaka.
Yeah.
But Balungu ngaba there are a lot of fronts Balungu ngaba shiramu attack kuli government hili hapo.
Yeah.
Because ngaba senda ya ama by elections, meaning mu parliament ni shibafula they can push most of the agendas can go through Mamanaga.
Yeah.
Then
thank you, my brother. Thank you. So anyway, that is the issue. Edgar Hakainde Hichilema is imwe. Wake up, guys. Wake up. Wake up. Hakainde Hichilema is ruling Zambia. He is ruling Zambia. He is the president. He is controlling that country. He is controlling the system of government. He is controlling, and no matter what you are saying, blah, 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 at the end of the day, Hakainde Hichilema is the one that is controlling everything in that country. And yes, you know, people can fight back and whatever, but really, where are you going to fight? And when are you going to fight? How many things have happened? How many things have happened? Why haven't you fought? There was Bowman. Let me remind you. Let me run through some of these issues. There was Bowman. Bowman was a member of parliament for Kabushi. Bowman was removed. Not at Shan. He was just removed. But John Maranju, with his money, Namachopa Yavo, he was removed. Then we have a number of people who thought they can never go to jail. GBM never thought he can go to jail. GBM had a good case. Where is GBM today? Where is GBM? Look at Nixon Chilangwa. Look at Chitotela. Look at Kampiongo. Kampiongo, the wife is inside. Honestly. What will stop Hakainde Hichilema to jail others? What will stop Hakainde Hichilema to jail? I mean, some of the children of Edgar Lungu, including the wife. What will stop him? What will stop Hakainde Hichilema to, arrest by Edgar Lungu for anything? For anything. And Mwalimu Father have even been agitating to say, no, immunity ends when he leaves office. Afterwards, there is no immunity. So even this immunity that you talk about, immunity, Edgar Lungu can be arrested for something that they can come up to say, no, this happened after he was president. They can arrest him for anything. Hakainde Hichilema cannot fail to find a case to pin Edgar Lungu. He cannot fail. And if you think that no, he can't do it, he did it. He arrested the wife and put the wife Muma Seozi. Where were you? Where were you? What did you do? What did you do? So what will stop HH from arresting Edgar Lungu and putting Muma Seozi? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Remember, even Hakainde Hichilema was in a stronger position than he positioned Mulimo as opposition. PF is not in a strong position. Hakainde Hichilema and UPND, they were in a stronger position when Hakainde Hichilema was arrested and put
inside. And he stayed there 130 days. He stayed inside. What did UPND do? What did UPND do? All those who tried to stop Hakainde Hichilema's arrest, they were also arrested during the time of Edgar Lungu. Now, this time around, with the weakness of PF, Ngavaikata Edgar Lungu, Ninanuka Mpokolola, what can stop HH from arresting? Because some of these things in Shashara for Kula Filanda, you know, because but these are things that I'm thinking about. What will happen? What will happen? No. In your weak position, in your very weak position, PF is in a very weak position. Hakainde Hichilema was in a very stronger position. And he had the resources. He had the Anglo-American, giving him money. Even over PF, you don't even have money. You don't even have money. You don't. So that man, as he is very vulnerable. Efondero de Chapo is very vulnerable. Chawama, he steps aside. And we look at this reconciliation. I don't want him to be suffering. I want him to be restored as a former head of state. That's why I'm talking about this. I am being realistic. I am being reasonable with what I'm saying here. I am being considerate. Not Joseph Mulela and Dekirikite. No, let him choose. If Edgar Lungu is going to choose somebody, it means he's still continuing with politics. Hakainde Hichilema will not be happy. It will jeopardize that reconciliation. That's why I'm saying let him not. No, let him choose. Let him choose. Tamle tonton kansha Edgar Lungu. Mle tonton kansha pali imumwevene. No, Edgar Lungu is a factor. Yes, he's a factor. He's a factor. But what is it helping? What is it helping? What is it helping? This man keeps going deep. Namono muntu alewunda. Imomu ikalilefe yo. Tamule mona imwe file chitika. Ina nshitumpile pako wati I take this position. Ni mbone file chitika. Ni mbona kotulea. Ni vanga wa MPF obalonga. Ni vanga obalonga. What will stop Hakainde Hichilema looking for a case and fixing Edgar Lungu? Because that's all it takes now. That's all it takes. He has barred him. No, he's not eligible. But then you continue fighting. Next, what are you going to do? Because now, badi mwikete, bamulonga. But apata mwikata, Edgar Lungu tamwikata. Aikata bakashibako. Next, akamwikata Edgar Lungu. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Nangu mine pala michite chia. No, Edgar Lungu. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? When I was in the country, I even used to fight for him. Now I can't even fight for him. No, Edgar Lungu. Anyway, I've made my point. Nimbonoko tuleya. Takueme. File keni balungu batushi. Politics. Do politics without Edgar Lungu. Lekeni Lungu atushe na alanda mkwaepo mpelele Chisuma. Good night.